Yeah, wheel gloves.
Ooh. Welcome to Good Mythical More. We're gonna learn about some stupid fast food mascots.
But first, we're going to donate $1,000 to Make-A-Wish for the celebration of their 40th anniversary. In fact, today is World Wish Day.
We are April 29th, y'all.
We are really, really big fans of Make-A-Wish because they grant life-changing wishes to children diagnosed with critical illnesses, and we've had the privilege of being a part of some of those wishes. It's one of the highlights of our career. A wish can be something that sparks something in these children. Or a wish can be that spark that helps these children believe that anything is possible and gives them the strength to fight harder against their illnesses. Please join us in giving on World Wish Day at wish.org/star. That's what these stars, it's not that we're Cowboys fans.
Yeah.
We're not.
Look at that. Glow in the dark pen.
This is all about Make-A-Wish right here.
Get you one. Okay, I'm gonna read these things that I've never read. We're gonna decide if the mascots that they're referred to are real or fake.
I like that look.
Fakeinator. Yeah, it was a good look for us. You look
I mean, this is a little strippery to wear a bow tie with no collar, but you know, I'm not above that.
In the 1990s, Pizza Hut launched a series of commercials dubbed the Pizza Head Show, featuring a talking slice of pizza, AKA Pizza Head, with a face made out of toppings. Are you sure this isn't like
Max Headroom?
Well, it seems like something that middle school kids would call someone who is like,
pizza face,
battling with some pimples.
Yeah.
Very mean. Pizza Head Show. I mean, it was the 90s.
I feel like I've seen talking pizza before. I don't believe that it was. I don't think that making something talk makes you want to eat it. I think your mascots need to be tangential to your food. That's just my first thought, so I'm gonna say fake.
I think it's real, and I think there were multiple, and I think and the plural is pizza heads with a Z. Stevie?
It is real.
Yes.
Oh, I do remember this.
It's like a stop motion thing?
I totally remember this. And I know why they don't do it anymore. Now that I see it again.
It's not appetizing. All right, Rhett, you do the ons.
It's kind of hard to work with these gloves. Rudy the Great Root Beer. In 1974, A&W introduced a brown bear named Rudy as a mascot. He sports a tight-fitting orange turtleneck sweater, an orange beret, and a nice helping of junk in his trunk.
Oh,
Rudy.
Badonkadonk?
Rudy's got a booty, apparently.
So, not R-U-D-Y, R-O-O-T-Y?
R-O-O-T-Y. Even had his own LinkedIn profile before being kicked off the site for not being
a real person.
Real.
Rooty.
Hold on. They introduced it in 1974?
Yeah, the same year LinkedIn was invented.
That's fake. I think there's something off about those.
I think you also said Rudy the Great Root Beer, but it's bear.
Oh, Rudy the Great Root Bear. That's real.
No, I know it was a bear. It's real.
It is real.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little too uninteresting to be fake. Boring.
He's a root bear. He drinks root beer.
In the 70s and 80s, the Burger King had an arch nemesis called the Duke of Doubt, who resembles the terrifying villain from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and doubts everything the Burger King says.
Well, this is a horrible idea for a mascot, but we've already shown that that's
Burger King, I know I do this a lot, but I just disagree with your choice of toppings. I don't know, what does the Burger King decide?
Maybe you're not the king, Mr. Burger King. Like, you don't want that being voiced audibly in your ads. You don't want to give your customers the doubts.
The Duke of Doubt.
Fake.
Somebody's pulling out a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang reference to lie to us? I agree, this is fake.
Those gloves, though.
That's the only reason to pull out a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang reference these days is to lie to somebody.
It's real.
Oh,
the Duke of Doubt? What?
Oh my gosh, that's scary.
I don't know about that, Burger King. Maybe McDonald's is better. Maybe McDonald's has served more people. In fact, I don't think that's a rumor. I think that's a fact, Burger King.
I'm not saying that you are doing a spot-on impression of what he actually sounds like.
I'll also say that you look so freakish, man.
Hey, Burger King, let's bring it back, and I'll say things like, I'm not sure if these burgers are hormone free. It's like, what's the point? What's the point of this?
I know, it's like undermining themselves in their own ads.
Olive Garden, olive oil. In 1998, Olive Garden briefly incorporated the voice and likeness of Popeye's cartoon character Olive Oil into an ad campaign referred to as Olive Garden Olive Oil. Popeye also made an appearance to promote endless salad and breadsticks.
This makes sense.
Somebody thought of this for sure.
But it got shot down in the boardroom. Fake.
Yeah, it was an intern's idea. Fake.
No offense.
It is fake, but very well written.
Yeah.
In 1991, Dairy Queen. Remember there was a Dairy Queen in Lillington, but they didn't have the right permits to like make burgers.
They only had hot dogs that they had in water.
They had to boil their hot dogs, and that's all you could get, besides the blizzards, of course. But
Wait, what?
All true, yes. Would you like us to
the Dairy Queen in Lillington, which shut down, could only boil hot dogs.
Well,
they couldn't
But
make
what
burgers.
kind of what do you mean about the permit?
A
situation?
burger broiler.
they didn't have
permit.
a grill. They didn't have the permitting they needed for a grill, so they had hot dogs that were in like the water, like in the food carts in New York.
I only ate there once because if you go to Lillington for a burger, there's some like really good holes in the walls kind of place. Like there was
Holes
this
in the walls.
place. There was a trailer, like a single wide trailer, and it was called Bird's Drive-In.
Oh, Bird's Drive-In. Oh, Bird's
so
Drive-In was
good,
so
man.
good.
It's not there anymore. They sell tacos out of it now.
Yeah.
Because Miss Bird, I think she probably passed away. But what you would do is you would walk in and you would order, or you would call ahead and you would order, and you'd sit in your car and she would look out the window where she was making the burgers, and she would know every person who ordered just by looking at them, and she'd give a nice wink and a nod, and you'd come in and you'd get your burgers. Best burger I've ever had, man. And nostalgia tastes good, so I don't know if it was really that good.
Followed closely by BJ's.
Well, yeah, BJ's, whenever we worked in, we had our basement studio in Lillington, North Carolina. Birds was long gone by then, but we would go to BJ's and you sit down and you could order.
Country burger.
Well, they would also make, they'd have plates of food. They'd have like a meat and 2, meat and 3.
They'd have a special.
But it would, and it would, you'd be rubbing shoulders with the superintendent of public schools and like the
You
mayor.
never knew who you'd see in it.
You know, it's all types of people.
Is that the superintendent?
And it was a small place. There were like 5 tables, and you'd sit
He's
at a
just
table.
like us.
Everybody would talk to everybody at tables. Man, I miss that kind of small town stuff.
He's
man.
thinking about all the schools at the same time.
Yeah, and we're sitting over here thinking about making a dumb video.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, word got around. It was like people started looking at us weird once we started getting in the local paper.
I think those boys are in that basement over there.
BJ's, oh, that was good. BJ's is not there anymore.
They
either.
moved. They moved to across from the courthouse.
Well, they changed hands.
changed hands. But they
changed
still call
hands.
it BJ's because that's a good name.
1991, Dairy Queen incorporated a Disney-esque cartoon cow into their logo with purple eyelids and long eyelashes wearing a tiara. That same year, Bluebell Ice Cream filed a lawsuit against Dairy Queen, claiming their logos were too similar. Dairy Queen removed the cartoon cow as a result. Woo! You got some litigation. How do you combine a pun of litigation and cows? It's got to be
Lactation and litigation.
There it is.
Lactigation.
Yep, there it is. Is this real or fake?
The
Titigation.
titigation. Thank you, Emily.
But you don't call udders tits.
Udder is a tit,
It's
man.
teats. Teatigation.
I think there's probably been a farmer that's been like, grab the tit harder.
Yeah, you're right. They'll say tit.
Yeah, they will. Farm talk is what they call that. And also in Vermont, they say chicken shit, and it's not a bad word. My dad told me that one time. He sat me down when I was like 12, and he said, son, you know, in Vermont, chicken is not a bad word.
Thank God.
But I was like, boy, I can't wait to go to Vermont and curse up a storm. Never been. It's one of the states. Have you been to Vermont? It's one of the states I haven't been to.
I've been to that
There's a
state.
handful of states I haven't been to. Vermont is one of those.
I distinctly remember Rhett coming to school the next day and in the lunchroom telling me what he just told you.
I think this is real.
It's not one of my best memories, but I do remember it.
I think it's real. The Dairy Queen cow and Bluebell.
Yeah, this is real. Too many details.
Filed a lawsuit.
Nobody here works hard enough to make all this up.
Titigation.
It's
Emily?
fake.
Oh, you did
It's
it so
very
you could
well
say
written.
titigation.
Yeah, that's some good stuff, y'all. Titigation. And finally,
All right, I can only tie. These gloves. The original version of Ronald McDonald. Ronald McDonald, didn't always look this way. In 1963, McDonald's initially created a clown mascot with a McDonald's cup for a nose.
oh my gosh.
McDonald's cup for a nose.
How you make a cup for a nose?
They rethought the character after the original actor was deemed too fat.
Oh. So it wasn't about the cup nose? This is weird.
I'm gonna say that this is
I
real.
just can't picture a cup
It
for
seems
a nose.
it seems too too out there to not be real. Cup nose.
Well, let's see. If I played, I don't want to tie, so I think this is fake.
It is
I want to win.
real.
Well, crap. Now we've tied.
Oh my gosh.
That's a cup nose. I'm glad we have a picture because I did not know what a cup nose would do on a man.
Oh, that's what it does right there.
Well, he is not overweight. I will say that. He's svelte.
Well, those vertical stripes are slimming.
Oh,
It's our classiest design yet. The GMM Heritage long sleeve is available now at mythical.com.